even though my politics are very far on the left, very much further to the left than the current Democratic Party, and folks like Hakeem Jeffries and Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. And this is something that I've never really understood about MAGA and the right in this country. My politics are very far on the left, but I believe in the Constitution. I believe in the Bill of Rights. I believe in the First Amendment, the Fourth and the Fifth Amendment. I also believe in the Second Amendment. And I'm very well stocked up on hardware as it relates to the Second Amendment. And over the last month or so, I have stripped and cleaned and oiled and reassembled all 6 of the implements that I have legally purchased pursuant to my Second Amendment rights. And I have inventoried and organized the roughly 6,000 freedom seeds that I have also purchased legally pursuant to my Second Amendment rights. And I've made several videos over the last couple of months very strongly encouraging other people to, as much as they can afford to, fully avail themselves of all of their rights under the Second Amendment. And I mean, I was having a conversation with my brother last weekend. I think it was when we were in Nashville for the Bulwark thing. I don't know how the conversation started, but it's like, what would you do if you had, Elon Musk's money? And one of the things that I said is that I would start some kind of a foundation or a nonprofit or whatever to completely and fully arm and train for free every single person in this country who does not look like me, who can pass a background check. I would make sure that they are as at least stocked up as I am, pursuant to their Second Amendment rights. And boy, howdy, man. It's midnight on Saturday, June 7th, 2025. And Donald Trump signed an executive order earlier this evening sending 2,000 National Guard troops. He federalized 2,000 National Guard troops to send them into Los Angeles County and the city of Los Angeles and its suburbs in order for them to conduct law enforcement activities against United States citizens on United States soil in violation of the Posse Comitatus Act. And the only exception for that is the Insurrection Act. And so the Insurrection Act is here. And then that drunken, alcoholic, alleged rapist, philanderer, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, Donald Trump's still a convicted felon. You know that? Donald Trump, the President of the United States, as a convicted felon, is ineligible to exercise his Second Amendment rights anywhere in the United States because he is still a convicted felon. And so then we got Pete Hegseth swooping in, taking a dump all over this by saying that he wants to deploy active duty Marines inside Los Angeles County against American citizens on United States soil. In the county that is the literal birthplace of fuck the police. It's like usually when this country elects a Democrat as president, the amosexual, hyperactive Second Amendment neckbeard, we the people crowd with "shall not be infringed" tattooed on one of their butt cheeks goes fucking hog wild and buys as many pew-pews as they possibly can because we just elected a Democrat and Democrats are going to come take your guns. And here's how full circle we've come on that. This country, our electorate, in its infinite wisdom in November of 2024, decided to give a second term to someone who tried to overturn the 2020 election, incited an insurrection at the Capitol on January 6th, 2021, went on to be adjudicated as a rapist. He owes $90 million to his victim. His company was convicted on 17 felony counts for fraud in late 2022. And then his fat, corpulent, orange ass got indicted on 91 felony counts in 4 separate jurisdictions, was convicted on 34 felony counts in Manhattan for trying to improperly influence the 2016 election. He was indicted on 38 counts of violating the Espionage Act. And our electorate decided to give him a second term because of egg prices. And now he's invoking the Insurrection Act in Los Angeles. He's on the verge of declaring martial law. And so now it's everybody on the left who is stocking up on pew-pews and freedom seeds. As well they should. And because we're on the left, we are more educated than the fart-breathing, inbred MAGA mouth breathers. We have higher incomes than they do. And we can buy more of and better quality implements under our Second Amendment rights than they can afford. We can also do math in our head without squinting and moving our lips at the same time. We chew our food with our mouths closed, and we've never finger blasted a cousin. And we really don't like NASCAR that much, you know? We like open wheel racing that brings, actual challenges with it. And we've never rooted for a professional sports person named Bubba. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about our chances. So go out and buy the things and take the classes and get the training. And because the time is here, kids. The time is here. The time is now. So I just wish I lived in a state where it was legal to buy silencers. That's all I can say.